have an opportunity to meet with Michael Bernoff tonight. This day we are here at the event for my primary company, and I'm so honored to talk to you for a few minutes. So if you could, a lot of people might not know who you are, so if you could introduce yourself.
Gladly. For those of you watching this, wherever you're seeing this right now, my name is Michael Bernoff, and I'm a results coach here in Scottsdale, Arizona. I own a company called the Human Communications Institute, which works with individuals who want to be more effective at whatever it is they do, whether it's sales, business, life, and we'll get into a little more of that in a minute.
Okay. And you're obviously very successful. And how long have you been doing coaching?
Well, I started off in direct sales about 15 years ago, and part of being in direct sales and being in the direct sales industry was working, coaching with people. I would say there was a pivotal moment in my business, in my life, where I went from it's something that I did as a byproduct of what I was doing to the day I really decided this is what I'm going to do with my life. It's who I am, and for any of you that are looking for that in your life, I just really encourage you to find that spot. So it's been about the last 13 years we've been focused on coaching, working with people, and assisting people in making their lives better through seminars, books, audios, CDs, DVDs, online. Now with the social media is a phenomenal way to get our message out there to live a better quality of life.
So let me start with the mindset. My story was that I was just thinking poorly of myself, that I couldn't achieve anything, and once I got into the network marketing industry, I was like, oh my God, you can do that and that, believe in yourself. So the door started opening for me. So could you talk a little bit about the power of the mindset? Because I know a lot of people think, oh my God, this is so kooky, or this is freaky, and people I read all the books and I didn't share with my friends because I thought, oh my God, they're gonna
think you're nuts.
Yeah.
I used to have those books on the shelf. Like friends would come over and hide that one. Yeah.
Right.
Thinking grow rich. Who do you think you are, right?
Yeah, like a millionaire mindset and all that. So.
It's amazing with the mind and how the mind works and the power of the mind and what you can do with it. And I'm going to take 30 seconds to explain like a 300-hour conversation. And really, the way the mind works is the mind is sort of like a director of whatever it is that you choose. Like a director of a film, a good director is going to pick, here's the actors that I want, here's the background that I'm looking for, here's the drama, the scene, what it's going to be. And your mind will literally direct you to have whatever life that you choose. So if your mind's thinking, the economy's horrible, we were just talking, Debbie and I were just talking about this before, the economy's so horrible and the world's bad and I can't make sales, I'm never going to be any good, my parents said I'm not good, you're going to get the life, almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So our brains have the ability to direct us to get anything that we're looking for. So if there's something you want in your life, the ability to shift your brain, I know it sounds kind of odd, shift your brain to do something different. You're still going to have the same brain, but it's what is your focus truly on? Are you focused on, things working out, things not working out? And one of the greatest analogies that I can give on this is that for years people talk about the law of attraction, there's the secret, there's all this stuff. And a lot of times it's very, very confusing because people think if I just have the right thoughts, things are going to work out for me. Not necessarily the case. If you have the right thoughts, like you said, doors will open up for you, but you still have to take the action and walk through. So the best analogy I can give you is that I'm sure you've done this before. When you go and buy a new car or something, you're all excited about it, you're the first person to have it, nobody else has the same car, you pull up at the mall or at work that day and you park next to the exact same one. And the reason why is you've trained your brain now to notice certain things. Wealthy, successful people see the world differently. They notice opportunity. They see things that other people don't see.
Right. And for me, it actually worked. I never thought I would be doing social media, the one that I'm doing right now, even like sitting with you, and all the world opened up to me. So it works, obviously. And how to get better at communication. When I started, I couldn't talk anything. I couldn't talk to people. I couldn't approach anybody. No, it's just I thought I was so not educated, so I couldn't talk.
Oh, you can educate at the
right.
I got it. Okay.
Right. No, but even approaching leaders or approaching how would you I literally had to write down all the words that they said and listen to it again and then talk and look through videos.
Until it became comfortable?
Right.
Okay.
So how was it comfortable for you from the start?
No, I used to be shy, believe it or not. When I was younger, I was shy. And what I mean by shy is I always a talker. I've always been a talker. But there are people that I wanted to talk to that I was scared of. And a lot of times, logically, you think, well, why? That's a person. I'm a person. What's the difference? Why am I able to talk to this one, not able to talk to that one? What's the difference? Well, if I were to explain communication to get better at it, a lot of us look to solve it logically. And what I mean by solve it logically, it's like, okay, I'm smart. They're a person. I know how to talk to people, so I'll just go up and talk to them. But it's the emotions that get in the way. It's the ability to have the confidence in yourself. So in order to become a better communicator, it's not knowing the magic lines, it's not knowing the magic things to say, it's really knowing the magic things to say to yourself. How do you get yourself motivated to do the things you need to do and say the things you need to say? So whenever anyone asks me, how do I become a better communicator? So the first question you have to ask is, how do you communicate with yourself? What do you think about when you think about communication? Do you think communication is, just the ability to spit off words, or is the communication, if I can communicate with me to get myself to take the actions we need to take, then I'm gonna have no problem talking to them. So here's my recommendation. Open up your mouth, say anything. Whether it's the right thing or the wrong thing, the only wrong thing is nothing. Don't hold back, speak, share with people, and the more you do it, the better you're gonna get it.
Yeah, like I wanted to share, like sometimes you want to talk to somebody and you go away, and then I thought for myself, if I go back and I talk to that person, it could lead me to this opportunity, and I did, and it led me to all the other ones. So always take steps, even if you feel stupid, if you make fun of yourself later on. So blaming yourself, people don't like to blame themselves.
It's your fault.
Right. So they blame everything.
We call it blame shifting, we call it in our business. I'm going to shift my blame. It's your fault, not mine.
Right.
The economy is their fault, not mine.
Right. So
even though I wasted all my money, it's their fault.
Right. So I learned to blame myself. If anything goes wrong, it's my fault. I need to take accountability. So how would share some?
Well, I call it ownership and personal responsibility. I said that if however you live is your deal. And one of my mentors, Dan Millman, years ago, shared this interesting concept. And he said that every one of us has the ability to pick and choose the things we have in our life. We call it selected adversity. So if you don't like what's going on in your life right now, you're choosing to deal with it. So if you don't like your job, you don't like your business, you don't like your family, whatever it is, you don't like it, you're choosing to be there. You can always leave. Now, he recommends don't run away, and I recommend it also. But if you're going to be there, so realize you're selecting that adversity. And one of the greatest ways to look at it is, if things aren't where you want them to be in your life right now, there's a reason. And the reason is, it's time for you to grow. So if you're not where you want to be right now, instead of blaming someone else, instead of even blaming yourself, take full responsibility and say, if I'm not where I want to be, it's time to do something different. And that's really the key to everything, is do something different than you're currently doing.
Okay, awesome. And just, if you could share something about the whole network marketing industry. Some people have this preconceived mindset that it's all, people are crooks and it's all a pyramid.
We're all crooks, we're all pyramids, the network marketing industry, the most beautiful thing about it, there's three things I'll share with you that are beautiful. I don't know what the three are yet, but I'll tell you what they are in a second. The first thing is, it's an opportunity for you to have your own business and be in sales. And the nice thing about that is, the second thing is that you have the ability to become a better communicator and find ways so you can make money. And the third reason is, it's an extremely viable opportunity for you to have your own business at a very, very low cost and get started. So I got myself started with network marketing back in the late 90s. I got started in network marketing, actually the mid 90s, and doing phone cards back in the day. And so I got started. But the coolest part about it, it's an opportunity for you to get introduced to you, to grow, to become a better communicator, to sell, to take responsibility for your life. So if you don't already have a business or do, having a network marketing business on the side or as a full-time thing is a phenomenal way to make additional money.
And people hate selling, so could you cover that?
Well, yeah, I may not give the answer you want to give. It is selling. And the reason I'm going to say it is selling, let's not kid ourselves. The reason you don't like it is, you're probably not very good at it. And the reason you're not good at it is you were not comfortable, you were brought up a certain way. I'm not a good salesperson. Because you're selling all the time. We're selling our kids on doing their homework. We're selling our friends on, showing up early to the party so they can help us out. We're selling ourselves and taking action every day. Everything is selling. What we think we don't want to do is pushing people to do things. I never recommend pushing people. I will encourage, I will, kind of jolt you to do it. Yet you really don't have to convince anybody to do anything. What you do have to learn is sales. And one of the greatest benefits of network marketing is the ability so you can become better at sales. Because let me tell you, the highest paid people in the world can sell, present, communicate, and that's one of the added benefits of network marketing.
The best thing is you can learn it if you put your mind to it. It's not something everybody not born with it. So you can learn it.
You can get good at it. So I appreciate anything else you want me to cover? Or?
Yes, just about the green living, you said you will cover some.
Well, I'll take 2 seconds. I was going to say that the world is shifting majorly, and the reason I say the world is shifting majorly right now is everybody's going to, really focused on, realizing that as we get, and I remember Steve Jobs said this, over about 25, 30 years old, we have this responsibility in our brain that clicks. It's like, okay, we're responsible for making sure this earth thing makes it, and that we wind up, having something for our future kids, our families, generations to come. And, the older I get, the more I become responsible for this. And part of that is being responsible for taking care of ourselves. One of the biggest movements right now is green. I mean, taking care of your body, and on top of that, really taking care of yourself. You see all these new videos and all kinds of stuff. Netflix has got thousands of these on how to live healthier and live a better quality of life. And my recommendation is find a way that you can make money and help people living a better quality of life. And whether it's through green or taking care of yourself, living a green quality of life, it's huge.
Right.
Huge.
And the last thing is that making videos of everything you do, it gives you exposure, right? And leverage.
Videos work. It is a mechanism. I'm going to tell you, one of the secrets is you can't just make a video these days. Your videos have to stand out.
Right.
And you got to have good content, because if you go to YouTube, there's 8 million videos. We were talking about this earlier. If you don't stand out and you don't have above average content, take the time to create above average stuff, then you're going to get above average results. Because back in 2008, 9, 10, just throw anything on the web. Nowadays, things have shifted greatly. So really appreciate your time.
Nice. Thank you so much, Michael.
Absolutely. And anything we do to help, let me know.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks a lot.
Perfect. You're welcome.